Good Monday morning, everyone. It's good to see y'all's happy, smiling faces. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I know the weather wasn't great. It was a little cold, but I hope that you took that opportunity to maybe stay in your pajamas and watch some movies. I know that's what we did at our house. So I hope that everybody is recharged and ready to start this week. As you know, today starts our new online learning, right? So it's a little different. Your teacher is going to be sending you some videos. You're going to be working from home. You might have to have your parents help you. Maybe a brother and sister can help you, but it's going to look a little bit different than what you're used to as far as going to school and being in your classroom with your teacher. So you may have some mixed emotions about all of that. I know I do. I know your teachers do. I know your parents do. We're all in this together. So we're going to be talking about that later today in our lesson. But I want to start with an SEL activity. So parents, SEL stands for social emotional learning. And this is when you don't just focus on the academics, but you also focus on the whole person, right? So we're going to focus on our feelings. We're going to focus on getting our minds ready to learn, being in a good positive mindset. And that's what we're going to start with today. So I want everyone to hold up a finger. Okay. And we're going to pretend that this is a candle. All right. And it's a lit candle. So you've got a little flame flickering up here. And the point of this is that you're going to breathe in such a way that you don't blow your candle out, but you make it wiggle. Okay. So when you take a breath, you don't want it to look like this, right? Because if we do that, we blow our candle out. So I want you to watch what I do first, and then you're going to practice. So I've got my candle. I'm going to take a deep breath in through my nose, remember? Okay, so nice slow breath out. All right, control your breath. So I want you guys to do it with me now. So hold up your candle. Okay, so nice deep breath in. Good. Okay, do it again. Awesome. One more time. All right, so we are calm now. Our body has some good oxygen in it, and we are ready to learn. Before we move on to the lesson, though, I want to do one more thing because I feel like this is really important for us to kind of just feel good and feel positive. So in a minute, you're going to pause the video and I want you to talk to whoever you're with right now. So with mom or dad or a sibling or grandma and grandpa, and I want you to tell them two things that you are grateful for right now. Okay, so go ahead and pause, talk about two things you're grateful for, and then come back in just a second. All right. I'm going to share the two things that I'm grateful for. So the first thing I'm grateful for is my family is healthy. We are practicing good hygiene. We're washing our hands. We're taking good care of ourselves. We're eating healthy, and we are all happy and healthy and good. So I'm very grateful for that. The second thing that I'm grateful for is technology. You know why? Because I get to see you guys every day now. So even though we can't be at school together, we still get to see one another and we still get to stay connected. So I am very grateful that we have technology so that we can do that. All right. I hope that you shared some really great things that you're thankful for as well, and that it kind of just puts you in a good mood and you are ready to start our lesson. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be talking about our circle of control. So let's talk about the word control first of all. When you are in control of something, it means that you can change it. It goes the way you want. You've planned for it and you have total control over something, right? I like to have control over things. Those of you guys who know me know that I'm very organized. I like to plan things. And if something doesn't go the way that I planned it to, or something happens and I can't get somewhere at the time that I want to, it really stresses me out. I start feeling very anxious and I don't like that. Okay, that's just how I am. That's just my personality. I like to be in control of things and I like things to go a certain way. A lot of you can probably relate to that and you're the same way, right? You have a schedule throughout the day. And if something changes or throws your schedule off, maybe we have a fire drill or a presentation or an assembly or something, and it throws our schedule off. Sometimes that makes you feel very uneasy. It does for me too, right? So our circle of control is things that we can always control, and then outside of our circle of control are things that we can't control. So we're going to talk about that. So what I want you to do in just a minute is I want you to pause the video again, and I want you just to go get a blank piece of paper like this, okay, and something to write with. You can use a marker, pencil, whatever you have nearby. So go ahead and pause it and go grab a piece of paper and something to write with. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is that you are going to draw a circle on your piece of paper, okay? And on the inside of the circle, you're going to put I can control. And on the outside of your circle, you're going to put I cannot control. So I can control and I cannot control. And guys, if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause the video and get caught up, okay? For my little friends, if you need to just write maybe a plus sign and a minus sign, so a plus sign for things you can control, a minus sign for things you can't control, that is absolutely fine. You can also draw pictures, okay? All right, so let's start with the things that we cannot control. So I'm going to give you an easy example of something that we cannot control. The weather, okay? Can you control the weather? No. Can I control the weather? No. Okay, nobody can control the weather. So right now I'm looking out the window and it's raining. All right, it's raining, it's cold, it's kind of a nasty day. If I go outside and I yell at the sky, stop raining, is it going to stop raining? No, I don't have that power. I don't have that control. Now, it may make me frustrated. Maybe I had plans to go outside and play with my kids, and now I can't because it's raining. So, yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. I don't like it. But can I do anything about it? No. All right. I can change my plans, and instead of playing outside, we can find a game to play inside. So that's something I can control, but I cannot control the weather. So I can be mad about it. I can, go outside and yell at the sky. It's not going to change anything. So all that negative energy I'm wasting on that still isn't going to get me what I want. So there's really no point in doing it. Okay. The next thing is I want you to think about school right now. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to focus on today is what school looks like. So I want you to pause the video again, and I want you on the outside of your circle to write down as many things that you can think of that you cannot control about school right now. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and write those things down. Okay, so what's going on at school right now? We're not there, right? We're doing online learning. So we cannot control the fact that school is closed. I can't do anything about that. You can't do anything about that. That is a decision that was made by people way above us that are trying to do their best to keep us healthy and safe right now. Okay, so out of our circle of control, school is closed. Something else that's out of our circle of control is the virus that your parents have probably kind of talked to you about. That is why we're not in school right now. That is why restaurants don't want you to go inside and eat. Stores don't want people to crowd it. You can't really go to birthday parties and like the trampoline park and stuff like that right now. All of those things are closed because of this virus that we're just trying to make sure as many people don't get as we can. So again, we can't control the virus. It's out there. There's not a whole lot that we can do about it as far as, who gets sick and who doesn't get sick, but there are some things that we can do, like practicing good hygiene on your part, staying home during this time, and doing our schoolwork from home as well. Okay, so that's something that we can't really do much about as a virus. Something else that we can't control is the fact that we can't go visit our friends and we can't go visit our teachers. I can't go visit you guys. I can't do anything about that. That's kind of the rule right now. So again, out of my circle of control. And then the last thing that I put down is other people. I don't know about you, but I know I can't control anybody else. If somebody else is making a bad decision, can I really do anything to control them and make them stop? No. I might show them a better way to handle something or a better way to act or a better decision to make, but ultimately I cannot control them and I cannot change them. So that's kind of what I put on my, things that are out of my circle of control. So it kind of sounds like we have a lot of stuff that we can't control, but the good thing is there's actually a lot of stuff that we can control. So I'm going to give you an example. So right now, with all of this going on, like I said, some of us might be feeling a little stressed, a little anxious, a little uneasy because it's all new to us. So something that you can control is your attitude about it. Okay, so you can choose to have a bad attitude and say, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do online learning. I miss my teacher. I miss my friends. I'm not going to participate in this. You can have a bad attitude, or you can choose to have a great attitude and say, you know what, this is something really cool and new that we're all learning together, and I'm just going to run with it and we'll see where it goes. All right, so your attitude is definitely something that you can control. So again, I want you to pause the video and I want you to think of some different things that you can control that you have the power to change. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and do that. Awesome. All right, something else that I put, your effort. Okay, right now you have a choice to make. You can control how much effort you put into your schoolwork. So I know that it's hard because you're home and maybe you like to stay in your pajamas all day. And sometimes when we do that, it makes us kind of feel like, I don't really want to put the effort into anything right now. But you do have control of that, and you have the control to say, okay, I'm not at school, and no, my teacher is not watching me, every second of the day. But I do have control over how much effort I put into this, and I'm going to put as much effort as I can. All right. Something else I put in is your routine. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I need to kind of stick to a routine in order to be productive. So what I suggest you do is come up with a routine for what your day is going to look like. And I'm going to post some of those on Facebook so your parents have some ideas of what that might look like for you. So get up in the morning at a normal time. Okay, don't sleep until 11 o'clock. Get up, take a bath, take a shower, get dressed. I know that when you're home, it's kind of hard to think, oh, why do I have to get dressed for the day? But it's really good for you to do that. Eat a good breakfast. Okay. Take some time in the morning to do a chore, brush your teeth, get ready. All right. Stick to that routine. And then start working on your schoolwork, just like you do during the school day. You go to school and you get to work. And then take some breaks, right? We take breaks all throughout the day. We take brain breaks. You can stop and do a dance. You can stop and draw a picture. You could do some free write, read your favorite book. I know that Coach is going to be sending some PE stuff for you to do. Mr. Valdez is going to be sending some music stuff for you guys to do. Ms. Green will be sending some stuff for you guys to do. So make sure that you still do all of those things that would be in your normal daily routine. So you can control that. Being flexible. All right. So some of you, a lot of you probably have siblings at home with you right now. Okay. And or you have a mom or dad that's at home and they're still working, but they're working from home. All right. And you only have one computer or one iPad or one iPhone that you guys can use. So you're going to have to be a little bit flexible because you're not going to have access to those things all day long. You're going to have to share. So be flexible with your time. Maybe brother is going to be on the computer from 9 to 10 and you get it from 10 to 11. You're just going to have to kind of work with each other on that. But again, that's something that you can control. And then the last thing is your hygiene. So we talked about this virus that we're trying really hard not to get it because we don't want to be sick, but you can control your hygiene. So you can control the fact that you're washing your hands. Nurse Kelly teaches you all sorts of great things, like if you cough, cough into your elbow. If you sneeze, sneeze into your elbow. Try not to do it on people or at people, and just make yourself, make it a habit to stay really clean and healthy. Eating healthy food is still really important. I know sometimes when we're at home, we're tempted to just kind of snack and eat junk food, but it's really important to continue to eat healthy as well because that keeps your immune system up and your body ready to fight off whatever it might come that way. Okay. So those are all those things that you can control. You probably came up with a lot more. So this is kind of what mine looks like. Okay. So focus your energy on the things you can control. All right. If you focus all your energy on the things that you can't control, it's a waste of time, right? It's not going to change. It doesn't matter how mad you get. It doesn't matter how much you fight it. It doesn't matter how upset you are. It's not going to change. So you have to practice changing your mindset to, I can't do anything about that. I wish I could. I can't do anything about it. So what am I going to do with the stuff that I can control? Okay, so that's going to be your homework this week while you are navigating all of these new things. I want you to really focus on the things that you can control and try really hard not to stress about the things that you can't. Okay, all right, guys. So remember, your parents can email me, llicht@neist.net, if you want me to do a lesson on something specific. I will be posting every day, hopefully for the most part. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because then you'll know when my new videos go up. And I'll still continue to put the links on Facebook as well. Air hugs to everyone. Finger wave. I miss you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow.